breaking the law. Ha ha, fighting in the nude. Ha, drunk people pooping in the street. Ha ha, it's the whacked out news. Huh, so many people on meth. Ow!
Well, this mail carrier likes to get turned while she works. And that could be a problem. If you ever see a USPS mail carrier truck swerving throughout the streets of South Florida, it could be 33-year-old Caitlin Dye. She apparently was getting a little bit turnt and drinking some vodka during her delivery route and then started driving erratically. And people said, yeah, I saw my mail carrier and they were driving and swerving all over the road and they were throwing red Solo cups out of the truck.
Oh, no, Caitlin.
Oh, my goodness. And by the time the cops caught up with her, she had nearly hit multiple cars and a group of children.
Oh, no.
She said that she hadn't drank anything, but she reeked of alcohol. And they said, okay, you got bloodshot eyes, you reek of alcohol, you're swerving all over the place, and you're throwing out red Solo cups. You're not drunk? She's like, well, I did do 2 vodka shots.
It's always 2.
Now, this is in the middle of the day, but somehow she found a party on Riverview Drive, had stopped in there.
She was in the neighborhood and just found a random party?
I guess so. That's what they're saying.
She's good.
Which does take talent.
She's good.
Dash cam footage and witness accounts documented her dangerous driving, including hitting curbs and making obscene gestures to those who drove by. Could you be any more obvious?
She was trying to get caught.
Yeah.
2 drinks mean 2 bottles.
Yeah, she definitely drank half a bottle.
She
I
had
know a guy that did that yesterday. It is a lot.
Who's that guy? Because the guy I know drank the whole bottle.
She had a 0.1 blood alcohol level, which is over the 0.08 legal limit. She got booked on DUI charges, cited for traffic violations, and USPS has not commented on her employment status, but I imagine she's probably looking for a new gig.
Yeah, they're going to let her go.
Yeah, I think so. Boy, this is a crazy story of this family in Rochester. They held a funeral and cremated their missing sister, believing she had died from a drug overdose. But then months later, a stranger in Detroit contacted them, claiming to have seen her alive. Here's the story.
Then in April of last year, police informed the family Shanice had been found dead in an empty lot off of Hudson Avenue near Nash Street. The autopsy report showed it was an overdose with high levels of cocaine in the system, not typically what Shanice was involved with.
Reading the autopsy was traumatic. It's one thing to hear it, you know what I'm saying? But then it's another thing to actually read it, and then her name is attached to it, so we thinking this is how she died.
Shanita tells me no one was allowed to view the body because it was so badly decomposed, also prompting a swift cremation. The family held a memorial service and funeral last summer. Then in November, Shanita received a shocking message from a person she did not know from Detroit.
Her first message is, ma'am, with the picture of my sister, ma'am, I'm concerned. Your sister is not dead. She just volunteered at my event today.
And this was just a random message.
Just a random message.
Wow, she's not dead. She volunteered at my event.
So who's the girl they cremated?
They don't know.
They may never know now.
No, they won't.
Because they cremated her.
Wow.
Keep in mind, too, a lot of times these precincts want to end these cases and move on and say, we
Right,
solved
yeah.
it, we got it done,
Well,
we
they're
did
talking
our
about,
job.
For them, they're talking about junkies here, and they're probably like, they've got a lot of this, and they're like, it's tough. This is a messy situation anyway. They
Yes.
never get any answers.
And that is so traumatic for the family, especially when
Absolutely,
you
yeah.
don't have, let's say it's your sweet panda, and all of a sudden they find him dead, all just coked up. You're like, he doesn't do coke.
Yeah.
I would be asking for second and third autopsies.
Yeah. I don't know that they're going to get any more answers, and no word on if they got reunited with that sister or not, or she just left Rochester to go to Detroit to get away from it all, maybe.
And then they find Panda. He's in Louisiana, and he's rooting against LSU. What?
Well, they call it the jawbreaker, but does it really break jaws? Apparently so. At least it did with this college student.
A jawbreaker actually broke her jaw.
I had 2 fractures, so one was down the side of my face right here, and one was right down the middle of my face right here.
No joke. This college student says she chomped down on a giant jawbreaker and, well, it broke her jaw in 2 places. Javiria Wazim ended up in the emergency room. X-rays show the breaks. This is like the size of the jawbreaker you bit into, right? That's huge. Now, how are you supposed to eat the jawbreaker?
You're supposed to lick into the middle.
And what did you do?
I bit into it.
Oh, okay. All right. They call it jawbreaker for a reason.
Is that Jawbreaker's fault or is that user error?
I mean, it's called jawbreaker, and so you probably shouldn't bite something. It's called a jawbreaker.
If I ate a candy bar called Stab and it stabbed me, I'm not.
Yeah.
That's on me.
Now, when you eat the candy bar called Stab, does it make you want to stab, or does the bar actually stab
You stab yourself. Like, oh my gosh, I got stabbed by the candy bar Stab. I can't believe I'm stabbed. Well, it's called Stab.
But does it actually penetrate the skin? It's made of chocolate, right?
It does, but
Okay.
it's a terrible example.
Okay.
I was more of making a point.
You can stab me with a chocolate bar. It sounds kind of fun.
Well, you got to watch out if you're at a casino and you're kind of chilling there at the little slot machine, and a woman who's out of your league comes over and starts hugging on you and sitting on your lap. You might want to check to make sure you don't have cash in your pocket, because he did. She took $3,000 and left.
Oh my gosh.
And he was so shocked. He had a Dr. Phil's haircut and a potbelly of a boar. It's like, she's not into me?
He really thought she was into him.
Ah, that's rough.
All they have is
sucks.
video of her pulling out of the parking lot in her black Mercedes SUV.
Seasoned. She has made a career out of it.
Dang.
Yep. There is a place in Massachusetts called Lexi's Road Dogs that is going viral after the owner's dad posted a photo of a hot dog with Peeps as the bun and joked that it was their Easter dog special. But apparently it's not even on the menu. But is there any chance this would be good?
My friends down here at Lexi's Road Dogs was started off as a joke. We're talking about a hot dog and a peep bun. It's a hot dog, but instead of a regular bun, it's Peeps. And we're gonna try it for the first time here. Okay, I'm not gonna lie. This is really, really good. I'm not even playing. Hot dog and Peeps. I'm gonna give that a 9.1 out of 10. That's how good it was.
Okay.
Did he grill the peeps, or they're just raw peep?
I think you can do it either way.
Interesting.
I think I kind of like them grilled.
I think grilled on a hot dog, I would try.
But you replacing the bun with the peep. That's what they're doing.
Absolutely hate it. I think it's terrible, disgusting. I think Peeps don't belong at Easter, let alone a store.
Okay. Bird's not going to try it.
Odd.
Do you think that could be good?
I'll try it.
Your husband, Panda, who's right behind you, he is nodding. Oh, yeah, I
He
want some of that.
loves peeps and he loves hot dogs.
You
Okay.
like, you like Peeps, don't
He
you?
loves peeps a lot.
I love Peeps. I'm in the minority, but I do love them.
Interesting combo. Maybe somebody try it for Easter and let us know how it works.
And you
Serve
and I,
those up.
yeah, we usually kind of fall in the same area of snack loving. I can't get with you on this.
I'm sorry, Bird. I know we're at odds on that one, but
Look, I hate to see you guys fight.
I know. It's the worst fight we ever had. Since Allison.
Oh, Eskimo brothers.
And how rough is this? You're on a plane and some drunk dude projectile vomits all over you.
Oh, no. This is bad, Kevin.
This is the girl telling her tale of what happened to her on the flight.
A girl next to me and myself just got projectile vomited on a Delta flight. Not a long flight at all, but it was a little bit bumpy because of some rainy weather. We were literally minutes away from landing. It smelled like someone had burped and it smelled like beer. And I had my headphones in. I was listening to music really loudly. So like I did not hear this man vomit. The girl sitting next to me taps on my arm and I look at her. She points at me and I realize I have this man's vomit all over my left side. It was on my jacket. It was on my shirt. It was everywhere.
Crazy.
People got crazy on planes.
Yeah. Pretty crazy. That would be so gnarly.
I just need to ask some questions. Okay, how many beers did he have? If he only had like 1 or 2 beers, the drinking is not the problem. The turbulence shook his little tummy and then he couldn't help himself. Now, if he had 8 or 9 beers and then he roused all over these chicks, it's a different crime.
And how do you know he's not popping a Vicodin or something? You know,
True.
that messes up his stomach, and he's also on a plane and throws up.
A lot of people are popping a lot of stuff on planes. They say that's the root cause of a lot of meltdowns in the air. People taking something to calm their nerves for their flight, and then they flip out.
I don't care that you're barfing. I care that you did barf and you did it on me. So whatever caused it, don't do it again.
My dad said when he was coming down to Florida, coming from Texas, he said not right next to him, but pretty close. The guy was barfing the entire. It was a 3-hour flight. He said, "Oh,
That's rough.
for 3 hours."
Take it to the bathroom, dog.
It's like, dog.
Take it to
come
the
on.
bathroom.
Is that guy got turbulence sickness or is that guy sick?
My dad didn't care.
If he's sick, he needs to take it to the bathroom.
Yeah.
Gross is gross.
This is how we do. It's the KVJ Show.